Alrighty then, welcome to another Repentance run. Let's see what kind of start we have here. Okay, glowing hourglass and orphan socks. Alright, I can work with that. Typically I'd put like some form of comment or something that I've put out, but right now my internet is out yet again when I woke up, so yeah, hopefully that will come back here shortly when I get ready to upload the video. Ooh, almost got me there, spider. But I hope everybody's having a great start to their week already, even though technically it kind of started yesterday for most instances. But for those of you that also count Sunday as a weekend, I consider Monday the start. It's like start of the work week. Okay, you need to be a little careful here against the spiders. I don't want to be dinging these fresh, shiny blue hearts that we got at the start here, thanks to Orphan Socks. But with Orphan Socks, we can walk over spikes and creep and not have to worry about them. The terrain damage, that is. Do we want to fight the boss now? I think we'll go ahead and do that. It's going to be Blighted Ovum, okay. It's going to be a little something something. Not a particularly hard boss, but it can catch you off guard if you're not too careful, especially if you don't have the movement speed, which our movement speed is actually really good at the start here, just looking at our stats. You know, our damage could use a little work, fire rate's not too bad, shot speed just got a little bit of a buff there, which, you know me, I don't really care too much about shot speed. But yeah, overall, I think our stats are looking pretty decent. Not too bad of a start for an Eden run. I definitely have had a lot worse. But we also got the glowing hourglass, which you get 3 rerolls, or 3 redos, I should say, per floor. So it refreshes, so that's pretty good. Yeah, let's redo that. We can do this room without getting hit. For whatever reason, our DPS is it just wasn't there for a second. Alright, let's continue on. Hopefully we can get some form of pretty decent run going here. Ooh, almost got me there again. But one thing we can do with the curse, or not the curse room. Well, we can do it with the curse room, but one thing we can do is actually... Ooh, almost got me with them super leapers. One thing we can do is actually take pills and whatnot. And if they're a bad pill, then we can essentially just use the glowing hourglass and not really care. Speaking of pills, but we don't have any bombs to get to them. Another thing we can do is also go into the curse room to see if it's worth it. And you know what? I think that's worth it. Essentially profit a single soul heart, and with that I think we go down to the next floor. You can also do things like go into item rooms, and if you don't like the item, you can undo going into the item room, so that way the next floor you have a higher chance at a planetarium, which is pretty interesting. But one thing I can say is welcome back everybody. Hopefully get some more returning people, and if you're new here, definitely stick around. There's... Ooh, no, not today. No. There we go. But yeah, hopefully people are enjoying their times here. That's one thing I always say. Whether it's like 5 minutes or however long you're here, hope you enjoy yourselves. I'm gonna keep the key for right now because we do need to go into our item room first. Which, with Curse of the Lost here, you know, it's my most favorited curse in the world. We're gonna be finding that here very shortly, I can tell you that. Alright, got ourselves another key, so maybe we can actually go and open that chest. I've actually been having a super itch to play Valorant. I know that was a question that I asked, not yesterday, but the day before. Like, what's your favorite video games and all that? But I've been having a little bit of an urge to play Valorant. Some friends were playing it last night, but I just was kind of voice call hopping back and forth. My main friend that I usually spend all my time with was particularly busy with somebody, and I didn't want to be a third wheel, if you know what I'm talking about. Alright, inside here is little Hush. You know what, Hushy, I like you. I really do. So let's go for that Planetarium Chance. Let's see what we can do with that. Hopefully we can manage that. I mean, I would love to get Terra, Pluto, what's Neptune? Neptune would be nice. I wouldn't mind a Neptune. It's been going up there as one of my more favorite, one of my more favorite planetarium items. Even though I don't have much experience with them because I don't ever really get them. Because normally I don't really skip item rooms, and most of the time I would actually be taking little Hushy there. Alright, nice little clear there. Alright, let's go see who our boss is. I'm probably going to use a bomb against him. Oh, it's going to be Dookie. Okay, okay. There we go. One bomb and he's basically dead. Alright. Now, that's one thing I would actually give a little bit of advice for not really new players. I mean, I guess new players, but also, you know, basically all players. Mom's knife. Now, this is something I'm going to show you. You can drop something and then walk over, just like that. Now, do I want Mom's knife? You know what? We haven't had Mom's knife in a while. I don't really care for Sister Maggie. I mean, yeah, it's a conjoined item. And conjoined plus Mom's knife is pretty good. You know what? I convinced myself. And with that, I think we're done. I know I can go back and open that golden chest. But yeah, I'd rather hold on to the keys. Because you never know. We might get Guppy's tail or something like that. And then we'll be starved for keys. Then again, there could be something really good in the golden chest too. But that's the gamble that you make. But yeah, Mom's knife here. It's not particularly that good of an item. I mean, it is super strong. Don't get me wrong. Okay, let's go back. Go ahead and use that. So we get a 2-for-1 since I used the pill and went into the curse room, so we could identify the said pill. There we go. And, yeah, didn't have to worry about incurring any penalties there. Because, well, the curse room was kind of bad. But with Mom's knife, we do have to be a little more close quarters. I mean, there is a charge feature which you can send the knife out. Just waiting for that super leap. Okay, it never came. Gotta be careful with those leapers there. They can really catch you off guard with how fast they leap. There we go. Can I get this penny without taking a hit? Hey, there we go. Walking diagonally. Alright, let's see. What stories do I have to tell? Not really too much. I mean, we've got some more baby ducks in. Or we've hatched some more baby ducks, I should say. And they've been just kind of chilling. It's always funny whenever you get like new baby animals like that, and they have the natural instinct to like run away from things. And then after like a month or so of, you know, being around in the proximity of you, and you're like, oh, well, this thing isn't bad. It gives me food. And then they don't really run as much. Okay, I think we can do a little better than that. Using the glowing hourglass to keep as much of our HP as possible. Oh, he just got bounced off right by that dip. Did you see that? That poor dip. Slowly walked up. One thing we can do is actually hold on to perfection and actually use the glowing hourglass to keep it safe. With perfection, we've maxed out our room clear reward chance, which is at 10, I believe it is. And we have a pretty decent chance of getting consumables and other stuff. Like, look at that. We just got a key. And not only that, but if you get any form of tier effect, since Mom's knife, I don't know if there's really that many synergies, because I don't, like, again, I don't really deal with Mom's knife too much, mostly because it doesn't have synergies. Which, you know, if you're a returning viewer here, you know how much I love my synergies. And number 2, I do not want that, not one bit. And nothing in here really catches my eye either. Alright. But with Orphan Socks, we can walk over the spikes, and we get Constellation Prize. Ooh. Not too bad. It increases our damage stat, which, you know, with Mom's Knife, it's the same as Brimstone. You know, it ticks multiple times, so damage is very good on it. But, like I was saying earlier, with the increased luck, if we get any form of, what's-a-madoozix? I'm having a hard time thinking. Tear effects. If you get any form of tear effect, then it'll be applied quite frequently. And you know what? More tear effects means more better. Right? Right? That's how that works, right? Oh, well, I'm going to undo that because I want to keep perfection. And if we ever get to the point where we don't have the glowing hourglass to keep protection anymore, we can just drop perfection. And then take it to the next floor once we're done clearing everything. Okay, we don't need to go in there. Probably going to end up using all my charges here before I even get the opportunity to fight the boss. Alright, let's see what's inside of here. And Zodiac. Typically, I don't really like this item, but you know what? Take it. Let's do it. Let's see what we get. Inside our shop is a greed fight. Okay, well, not the worst thing in the world, I have to say. We did get Aquarius as our Zodiac, which is what's leaving this tier behind us. It is going to reroll on the next floor, and maybe we can get I don't know, one of them. Most of them are actually not really all that good. And I do believe that the secret room is actually going to be south of here. But having Aquarius does help a little bit now, especially on this floor, since we may have to go through rooms with those mulligans, which we can just run away from them and it'll damage them. Okay, let's go point the knife in the opposite direction so that way I don't blow this barrel up, and increase our double deal chance ever so slightly. I mean, it was only a 5% chance, but you know, 5% is better than nothing. Alright, we do end up getting a planetarium, which is Venus. Hey, you know, crowd control effects are really good, and I do love my my crowd controls. Definitely have found a new appreciation for them, mostly through the effect of like Mom's Contact, where you can just freeze enemies. But yeah, getting that charming effect definitely helps, especially against bosses that spawn a bunch of stuff. We didn't go to our item room yet, but let's go ahead and fight the boss. It's gonna be Rag Mega, which is Rag Deda. Holy moly, he instantly melted. I guess that's the power of Mom's Knife. Typically, Mom's Knife runs are a little boring, I find. That's one reason why I'm super hesitant on picking them up. And of course, our item room is going to be on the opposite side of the map here. It's through that big room, isn't it? Yeah, we're gonna have to go through here. Let's see if we can get rid of this first goal. Why am I thinking goblin? I've been watching too much Lord of the Rings. I got Lord of the Rings on the brain, man. Ever since my friend wanted to watch it. Wait, I'm an idiot. We already went to the item room. We can make this. We can go inside of here and see if that plus the pill, Arya Wizard pill, doesn't matter. What was this again? Oh, boss item plus soul hearts. I think that was worth it. No need to use the glowing hourglass for that. And with that, I think we'll just go down to the next floor. I have actually started. You know how in yesterday's run, I was talking about how I research stuff and spend maybe not like hundreds and hundreds of hours, but I spend close to it in researching anything that I find interesting. And one of my interests lately has been getting fit and whatnot. And I've been finding it difficult to try to stick with like a routine or something. And something I've learned actually is
Soul of Judas.
Is that writing it down definitely helps quite a bit. And if you can Okay, we can do this room without getting hit. Are you kidding me? Okay. Brain, maximum processing power, please. There we go. It was kind of unacceptable that we had to use 2 charges in there. But anyway, as I was saying, definitely writing it down helps quite a bit, especially when you're trying to get any form of routine or anything. Be like, okay, every odd day I do this, every even day I do that, you know, and figuring out what it is that you actually want to do with like working out and stuff like that definitely helps the whole process, you know, identifying the problems. Definitely makes things a lot easier. So if you ever have trouble, you know, one of my main things is that I'm awful at time management, which is something I've been getting a little better at. Also with remembering stuff from, just like, it wasn't yesterday's video, but yeah, no, it was yesterday's video. Where's the comment? There we go. We got rid of Cage pretty easily. And we do get our Devil Deal, okay, and another HP upgrade. I mean, Brother Bobby is one for Conjoined, which with Mom's Knife is really good. But I don't think we need to take Blood Rights. Oh boy, Claudius. There we go. And we're just gonna go back and find our shop/item room. We're actually making pretty decent time. Maybe we can actually go to Boss Rush. I'm probably not gonna end up doing Boss Rush. As you can see here, the charming effect definitely helping against these Globins. See inside here, Tech Point 5.
Power pill.
Yeah, we can take Tech Point 5. Getting a little extra source of damage isn't too bad. And before we use that, or as I was saying, before we end up, well, what am I doing? We don't have to worry about spikes. We do have to worry about troll bombs, though. Well, good thing I didn't use the glowing hourglass yet, because now we can keep our little trinket here safe. All right, all of those skulls and nothing but turret heads. I guess with that, we'll just go on down to the next floor. I mean, we do have plenty of HP. We might as well check inside the shop over here. Or not the shop, the first room. And it wasn't worth it, but, you know, our HP situation isn't in dire straits. So, I guess we can sacrifice 1 HP just for curiosity's sake. And with that, I think we go down to the next floor. One thing I definitely have learned recently through, you know, all my different Curse of the Blind, that's not too good. All my different what's the word? Researches? I don't know if that's the correct term. But all through all my different interests that I've acquired over the years, like, you know, all the agricultural stuff I was talking about, all the gold prospecting stuff, you know, not just gold prospecting, but there's other ones as well. It's not just gold. You got your platinums, you got your silvers and whatnot, but and also exercise, you know, these interests that I'm taking. One thing I've learned about them is that, well, after doing learning about a bunch of them, words, how do you even do? Is that learning is never a stopping process. Paralysis, I mean, we can hold on to it. One thing we can do is actually buy these. Piggy bank, doesn't really matter. Compost, yeah, let's undo that. And actually just buy this. I mean, we could buy piggy bank. We're kind of on the last floor. There's really no reason to take piggy bank because we're not really going to need money that often. And if we do go down to the Hush fight, which is going to be the only other shop that we have, then it's not really necessary, because by the time we get down there, we'll have a lot of money. I mean, look at this. Perfection is definitely gonna make us pretty rich. Look at that. It's all about compounding interest here. There we go. Let's check inside our item room, and it is going to be Flatstone. Okay. Flatstone isn't really gonna... What the heck is that? Okay, I was gonna say that Flatstone isn't really gonna be doing anything for us, but it looks like it is. And we have Gemini with us, which, you know, isn't too bad of a familiar. It is gonna be a little wonky seeing our knife just, you know, bounce all around like that. One thing we could use is maybe more less shot speed, because the more that the knife is on somebody, the better. Let's take the negative for more damage. Okay, we have something interesting here. Spear of the Night, which gives us flying, and Lord of the Pit. I think I'm gonna take Spear of the Night. I'm a freaking idiot. I just walked right. Let's try again. This one. Okay, Quince isn't bad. It does give us conjoined. However, I accidentally walked into the boss room. Instead of, you know, using the teleport from the glowing hourglass, it shifted the rooms around, so... unfortunate. That little mistake there. But, with conjoined here, that we got from Boss Rush, through picking up Quince, we now have 3 knives, which means that we're going to be doing a boatload of more damage. And we can honestly just spam like this. And just get a bunch of stuff. Ooh, thank you for opening those rocks up there, nerd. What, I guess something I can ask for those of you that have made it this far, is, you know, what's something that... What's a life lesson that you've learned through learning a bunch of different subjects? No. We can do this. You know, my life lesson that I've learned after, you know, the past 2 years or so is definitely that you truly never really do stop learning. And this is going to be a little bit of an annoyance. No. We can fight Fred here. Without getting hit. I mean, it's going to be a little hard. Especially since he's going to be putting creep down. I guess I can blow these rocks up. Oh, we got Tauros. Nice. Now we can just run in there. And we do get another devil deal. Okay. Let's see what's inside of here. Hungry Soul isn't bad. I mean, it's actually pretty good. It helps us. But we can take these pills, which is Bad Trip and Amnesia. Okay, let's redo that. And not worry about the said pills. And with that, I think we go down to the next floor. Yeah, learning definitely is a constant process. You never really do stop learning. And it's something you really shouldn't, you know, stop doing anyway. Should definitely continuously try to expand your repertoire, expand your knowledge on certain things. You know, well, what's no, this is more against newspapers. Never mind. I was gonna say it's better to be. I don't even know where I was going with that. Never mind. A couple of bombs. We could increase our devil deal chance. And we just got a bunch of spiders. Okay, well, that's okay. Can we get into the boss trap room here? No, we cannot, because there's a rock right there. Unfortunate. Inside the big room is a bunch of things that are scary. But as you can see here, with the acquisition of not only Quince filling the room up with familiars that help us take care of everything, but also Hungry Souls here. We don't have to fight against these enemies that kind of would shoot at us for the most part, and they can actually deal with a lot of the rabble rousers that we don't particularly want to deal with. And we just hide behind something. Pin, you did not have a chance whatsoever. Yeah, not good enough. Not good enough a curse for him to use 2 soul hearts. And I don't know why I'm still holding this Wheel of Fortune. Maybe we'll find some use for it. Tinted Rock. Do you see one? I do not. There's probably one in there that I didn't even notice, but say la vie. Hopefully I can wrap this run up soon. I definitely gotta go to the bathroom. Even though I can just, you know, get him Hungry Soul. Even though I can just, you know, pause it and then edit that part out. And, you know, thanks to the power of editing, it would be instant for you guys. No. I'm keeping my perfection here. It honestly looks like Isaac is trying to do any form of sort. It looks like Isaac is trying to do any form of magic trick, like with knives, like he's doing some form of like knife trick. Unfortunate. Well, I guess we held on to perfection for long enough. It is kind of sad that we lost it here. I didn't notice that we had already used all the charges from glowing hourglass up. So otherwise I would have dropped it and then come back to it. And we do not get another Devil Deal. Sad. But we can go and fight Hush. I mean, Hush against Mom's Knife is really easy. You can just walk up to him, find a good spot to sit, and then just... Especially when he's going through his continuum phases. Alright, we do get Birthright. Okay, we can get something here. 10% chance for a bunch of damage, or we can increase our damage. But it is a tears down. I think I'll go with Tough Love. It may not be as good. And speaking of not as good, picking up the screw here isn't really all that good because it increases our shot speed, which means that our knives are not going to be sitting on our target as much. Alright. Alright, and thanks to the power of editing, I don't have to worry about that little break there. Let's see. Man, I guess we can buy this since we have the money and just see what we get. Death card, 2 of spades. Maybe we can buy this, double our keys. What do we want? The Wheel of Fortune or Death card? I think we'll take the Death card and just put a little money back. It's definitely been a little minute since we did get a luck upgrade, which is good for tough love. It's definitely been a little bit since we've put some more money back in the donation machine. It's looking a little dinked, not gonna lie. Now, one thing that would be really good for us is if we got the Tauros Zodiac again. But one thing that is really good is that our Quints here, since the blue baby form spawned some flies, and we're able to just get some more familiars right here in the center of the room, which, you know, most of the time we're going to be hitting Hush with it. Another good use of having the tech item here is that we can actually have range for when Hush is using tier attacks and we can't get close to him. Or whenever he's spawning ads. That's another thing. You're probably wondering, when are you going to use the glowing hourglass against Hush here? Probably not going to. Unless we could take red heart damage, then I'll use the glowing hourglass. But as you can see here with Mom's knife, Hush really isn't that big an issue, especially when you get down to the continuum phase. The hardest part is getting there. And I just walked right into him. There we go. And you know what? I'm okay with that result. We did lose a little bit of HP, but that's to be expected. And I'm happy with that result, and yeah, we're just going down. You could say it was a little bit of sloppy fight. We take, what, 2-3 hits from Hush? But I'm confident with us having the glowing hourglass, we're not going to die. No thank you. Unless we take some really bad damage and we have to continuously use the glowing hourglass. And a mega chest, that's a little interesting. It's going to take maybe up to 7 keys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we get Gemini and Mom's wig. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Gemini is going to give us that little familiar that you see there. And Mom's wig is going to spawn spiders and fly. Well, I should say more spiders for us. And we do get the stompy effect for this floor. Gotta be careful, gotta watch that, because you don't know if we will end up accidentally walking over a bomb rock. Because they do still spawn here. And one thing we can do, actually, is walk over these skulls. The moon card, ooh, that is interesting. Chariot, oh, this makes this next fight super easy. I didn't even use Rocket in a Jar against Hush. Huh. Hold on. Let's redo that. I didn't think that we would blow ourselves up on the statue. Oh, they tagged me there. I may redo this fight. Yeah, let's redo this fight. Okay. Before, stop trying to get fancy here, me. There we go. There we go. No hitting Satan there. I think that works. And we can use the moon card here on the next floor. Because if we get a item pedestal in there, it's a good chance that we can get a secret room item. Which I think at this point we wouldn't really care for one. Unless we get like something like an R key. But I don't think I would R key right now. Maul the Void is good. Forget Me Now. Forget Me Now is interesting, but we lose the glowing hourglass, which I'm not really too enthralled about. I'm going to be honest. Because the glowing hourglass is safety. And we get a double Gemini. Well, thank you, Zodiac. I'll probably take if Lustier drops 9 lives. Okay, it didn't drop 9 lives. If it had, then I definitely would have gone back and taken Forget Me Now, because then we wouldn't really have to worry about, you know, dying. And this blank rune, I'm gonna hold on to it until we get to the boss, unless we find something better consumable, because there is a chance, a small chance, that it can be like an Algin's rune. And we have almost 3 luck. I'm a little surprised, considering yesterday how low our luck was, that we're getting like chest after chest. But today's run, now that we have even higher luck, we're not getting that many. Maybe it's revenge on the game, or the game getting revenge for not for us losing perfection. Our pill, that is much better. We become invincible. All right, a little bit of a anticlimactic end, I'm gonna say, but definitely a good run. I definitely hope everybody enjoyed today's run. I mean, it's not completely over yet, but it might as well be over. Old Satan here is not going to know what's going to hit him. Yep. Alright, I hope everybody enjoys today's run. Hopefully my internet comes back, and if you have any questions or anything you want to ask or anything like that, definitely leave it in the comments, and I will try to put it in a... I'll definitely answer them, but I'll also try to put them in the comments, the beginning of next video, or next coming videos. So, I hope you have a good week, and I will see you in the next one.